and we're heading over to Slab City again. I want to catch up with one of my favorite YouTubers out here. She has a channel called Nature Glow Adventures. Her name is Gloria, and we're going to check up on her and see how she's doing at almost the end of her very first brutal, super hot summer out here. She's been a real trooper. So yeah, let's go see what's up with Gloria. Slab City. What is it about this place? Why do I keep coming back? Why am I so fascinated by this place? By the people, by their stories. What is it about this mysterious place? It is truly unlike any place I've ever visited in my life. Everyone has a story, everyone has a background. Everyone wants to live their own life under their own terms, in their own way. It doesn't necessarily mean that life is going to be easy. Sometimes it's just the opposite. People have to work hard to survive out here. They have to deal with really hot temperatures. A lot of them are lacking the modern conveniences that we're spoiled by in what they call Babylon. But it is a truly unique place, and I love coming out here. I'm not sure what it is, but you really need to come out and see this place for yourself. Meet some of the interesting people, hear some of the interesting stories. I just love it. Slab City, just east of the Salton Sea in Southern California. Look at these images. It's just fascinating. Ran into one of my favorite YouTubers, Nature Glow, out here. She's finishing up her shift. So the summer's almost over. I bet you're happy about that.
Yes, the cooler temperatures are starting to come in, but I'm told to don't get my hopes up too high for summer being over.
Today it's only 100, but there's a little bit of a breeze.
Yes.
It is kind of humid though out here.
And nighttime temperatures are cool right now. Hopefully they'll stay cool.
Yeah, hopefully they'll stay cool. I'm gonna give Nature Glow a ride home so she doesn't have to walk.
Not that I mind. Today's actually an easy walk.
Yeah, you've become pretty tough out here.
Yes, I think I've walked in as warm as 115 degrees back home. Now I did put like a towel over my head, a wet towel, wet my bandana, and I had a umbrella, so you know I'm safe.
And I hear you're trying to walk barefoot as much as you can.
Yes, yeah, I just started the last week and a half.
So did the temperatures bother you much on the feet?
I'm not fully barefoot yet.
Yeah,
In fact, I'm not even sure how barefoot I'm going to be able to go around here because the desert sand gets hot even in the winter. So I went ahead and ordered some barefoot shoes. And that'll help me at least transition to becoming more full-time or part-time barefoot.
Fully African desert, people running around hunting animals in the hot sand. I don't know how people do it, but
yeah.
I think your feet sort of they develop like a coating on the bottom of toughness.
Yeah, like a very thick, callousy skin, like really thick skin.
Yeah, like the stuff people shave off the bottom of their feet with the eggs.
I think it seems like it's even more than that. I mean, I've seen people that are barefoot like full time, and it's just a really thick kind of a yellowy skin. I don't know how else to describe it.
Oh, and I heard that you're not going to be going up for the beet or what, the harvest that you were doing?
No, Salvation Mountain has asked me to stay for the year, so I'm staying. I decided that this is a good fit, and I really love
I would
Slab
imagine
City and the mountain, working
you're-
at Salvation Mountain.
You're probably very lucky to have a steady employment while living in the slabs.
Yeah, I am actually. I feel very fortunate. I wasn't expecting this. I didn't even realize they were hiring. I thought it was volunteer when I first moved here, and I didn't even consider approaching them.
And that's great.
Yeah.
So many people live up here, and sometimes I would imagine people go without food because they don't have any, way to buy food.
I've heard of that, yes. There have been people on Facebook saying, I don't have any food, I don't have any water.
Yeah, I read
First
that.
of all, we discourage people from being in that kind of a state. Like, don't come to Slab City starving to death, no resources, and expect the community to just take care of people. That's not what we do here. People have their own resources, and they have to provide their own housing, their own food, water, and way of getting it.
Yeah. And I would think if you've got some kind of income, even Social Security, you probably would do quite well out here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would say most of the population of people have some type of a state check coming to them.
Yeah.
Whether it's disability, mental illness, or retirement.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about this place, but I am fascinated by it, and I love being out here, and it's almost like I feel at home being out here,
Cool.
which is I believe it's quite prophetic, where it may be a place where I spend some time, at least a season or two out of the year.
Yeah.
Not quite sure if I could tough it out like you did, but
Yeah, I mean, I think that the most, if people don't want to go through the summer here, they can, some people stay 9 months out of the year, and they leave during the hottest parts, which would be July, August, and September. And then they'll come back, maybe at the end of September. I have friends that are coming back mid-September. In fact, I think they're going to be at the range tonight. Personally, I think that's a little too soon. If I were a snowbird, I would be coming back more like mid-October at the earliest.
yeah.
Like, we're getting cool weather now, but it might not stay cool, is what I'm told. So I'm not getting my hopes up too much.
Yeah, but you're a trooper, man. I can't believe, you've just pushed right through and you've acclimated to the heat. You survived, and
Well, I wanted it. I wanted to do it. I wanted to do this, so
heck yeah, it's
I made
awesome.
it happen. And I had help. If it weren't for my campmates, I probably would have had to have left, because I wouldn't have had my shade structure built. I couldn't have done that by myself.
Yeah, and I think that's probably the key out here. If you have somebody to help you out, that means a lot.
Yeah, I think that's very important. But there are people that have done it all by themselves too.
Just hanging out in Nature Glow's area here, and hey, Nature Glow.
Howdy.
I'm probably gonna. I'm probably gonna make like a tree and leave, but make like a banana and split. What? Make like a horse patty and hit the road. Make like a goose and get the flock out of here.
Oh my God.
That's all I know.
Wow.
That's dumb. I apologize. But yeah, we're gonna head on back to Babylon and leave Nature Glow out here. The tough super Nature Glow who survived a brutal hot summer out here. Hopefully.
I just warded off a headache, a excessive heat headache, with an electrolyte tab. It's just a little white chalky pill and water with bone broth in it. Watered down bone broth, I guess.
What is bone broth?
It's bare bones powdered broth in a packet that I get at Grocery Outlet.
Because I've heard about it, and I always thought it was like you boil bones in a pot.
Oh, yeah, it's, I don't know how they make it into a powdered form, but they do. So, yeah, they boil bones of a chicken or beef bones, and then somehow they powderize it and put it in
So
packets.
actually it is boiled bones.
Yeah.
You learn something every day.
Yeah, with lots of salt and minerals. So I use that for my electrolyte needs, but for some reason I was starting to get a headache.
Yeah. So, and speaking of learning stuff, Nature Glow is going to have a channel or some classes that she's going to be giving in the future. And so subscribe to her channel. I'm going to put a link down below. and she's a fascinating lady, tough lady. And remember, everybody, embrace that positivity. Get rid of the negativity in your life, the negative people, negative things, because like I always say, life is too short for anything
But positivity.
Well, yeah, positivity is a good one too. Or Ivan Shoshin, life is too short for anything but kindness and joy. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.